Hi there! It's Jenny from Quick Anime Recap. And today we're recapping a romantic comedy anime named Girlfriend Girlfriend. So sit tight and enjoy the video. The anime opens with a straightforward and kind-hearted boy, Naoya, has recently begun dating his childhood friend, Saki. Because of Naoya's straightforwardness, he openly shows affection to Saki, making her calls him a weird person. However, while Naoya is sitting at the rooftop, another girl named Minase confesses her love to him, and she even prepared a 50,000 yen bento that she had worked hard for. But, due to already having a girlfriend, he turns her down. However, when she decides not to give up, Naoya finds her so cute that he decides to try convince Saki to accept Minase as his second girlfriend. When Saki meets with Minase, she is so overwhelmed by Minase's cuteness, she insists on becoming friends straight away. But when Naoya manages to explain his desire to date them both, Saki punishes him and refuses for such a thing. She is eventually convinced by Naoya's honesty and Minase's cuteness and give in to the idea of having a polyamory relationship. Naoya then suggests they should move into his house together to better their relationship. On the first night, Saki is impressed by Minase's housewife skills, but is slightly jealous of her. However, because of her overwhelming cuteness and kindness, even Saki wants to become her girlfriend. For their first night, Naoya prepared 3 futons and suggests everyone sleep in the same room. When it's time to sleep, Minase moves into Naoya's futon to talk. And listening to their conversation, Saki thinks they are having an ecchi moment together. As such, both girls move into Naoya's futon to be close to him. Later that night, Minase decides to spy on Saki's phone to learn more about her, only to find that she searched for many ecchi stuff. Then, Saki awakens and almost catches her, but Naoya takes the blame for Minase and is punished. The next day, Minase reveals while preparing her confession to Naoya, she had skipped school to learn cooking. After hearing this, Naoya insists they spend all day studying to catch up. Though, it soon becomes clear that Minase struggles at math. Despite claiming she has to use the bathroom as an excuse to cheat, she gets the answers wrong anyway. At school, Saki insists that nobody can know about their relationship, but when Naoya sees Minase has no friends, he attempts to reveal everything, only for Saki to stop him. Saki reveals she is worried people will think Naoya no longer cares about her. However, when Minase gives them the lunch she prepared, and says she will eat alone in the bathroom, Saki is touched by the offer, and instead decides they can interact in secret, where others cannot see them. So, the 3 decide to look for a quiet place to eat together. But, all the places Minase suggested are toilets. With nowhere left to go, Naoya decide to eat lunch together in the gym storeroom. While they are enjoying the delicious meals Minase cooked, Saki realizes with Minase and Naoya doing cooking and household chores, and Naoya doing his best to make both girls equally happy. She is not actually bringing anything to the relationship, and fears Naoya will soon prefer Minase over her. So, she becomes determined to do something for Naoya. But, when she tries cooking, she burned the food. Desperate to impress Naoya, Saki creeps into his room to try and have some ecchi moment. But, he turns her down. This makes her upset, believing he prefers Minase's big oppai, and returns to her parents' house, which is only next door. After she left, Minase feels guilty enjoying being alone with Naoya. The next day, Naoya tries various ways to apologize to her. In his pursuit, he exhausts himself over 3 sleepless days, but Saki rejects him every time. Still feeling guilty, Minase decides to help out, and force Naoya into touching her oppai where Saki can see. Which it works, and causes Saki to rush back in a jealous rage, where Minase insists she talk to Naoya. Saki then admits she feels inferior to Minase, and it annoys her that Naoya does everything without asking for anything in return. Surprisingly, Minase agrees that Naoya does too much for them. After hearing that, Naoya realizes by taking all the responsibility, he was actually being selfish. With Saki back home, Naoya passes out from his 3 days accumulated exhaustion. Saki and Minase debate how exactly they will become equals, and realize they both like gaming. However, Minase is terrible at gaming and Saki feels better knowing there is something she is better at, and they become friends. While watching another player called Milika streaming her games online, Naoya sees a school uniform in her thumbnail and realizes Milika is a student from their school. During their lunch in the gym storage, Saki forgets to lock the window, and blonde girl named Rika climbs in. Naoya panics and accidentally admits everything, amusing Rika, who teases them about revealing their secret, until Minase recognizes her as the streamer Milika, causing Rika to also panic. As everyone now has secrets they do not want revealed, they all agree to keep quiet. Realizing they are actually decent people despite their unusual relationship, Rika decides she wants to join them as Naoya's third girlfriend. Saki and Minase deduce Rika only wants a boyfriend in case her fans begin stalking her, but Rika denies the fact and tries to seduce Naoya to be her boyfriend. However, he refuses to date her as her motivations are shallow and selfish. Having never been rejected before, Rika attempts to entice him again with her big oppai. This didn't work either and they decide to leave, but an accidental comment by Saki reveals they are living together. So Rika offers to pay the rent and bills. However, when Naoya still rejects her, she runs away frustrated. The next day, Rika follows them home and begins living in a tent in the backyard. She even starts shooting exercise videos in her Milika persona to keep warm overnight and earn money to buy items needed to live outdoors. The following day, Rika realizes exercising has made her stink, and is forced to improvise a shower wearing a bikini. The girls then realize Rika might actually be stubborn enough to live in their backyard indefinitely. So to keep Naoya's mind away from Rika, they attempt to seduce him in the bath wearing bikinis, but their nervousness and Naoya worrying about the Rika situation means it does not go to plan. In the end, Naoya makes them feel better by promising to spend more time with them and less time worrying about Rika. As the day went by, Naoya is determined to get rid of Rika, as he is worried he might be too weak-willed to resist her forever. So, the girls decide to help get rid of her by donating her belongings to charity while Naoya is holding her back. But Rika came up with a plan and tries to stop them by screaming that Naoya is a pervert. But he refuses to let her go despite everyone staring, and even offers to replace everything if she leaves. Rika cannot understand why an admitted two-timer refuses to date her. So he explains it is because he is committed to making Saki and Minase happy. This makes Rika develop a real crush on him. Just then, Rika's father appears and learns everything Rika has been doing, including her Milika videos. So he takes her phone and tries to permanently shut down her account. However, Naoya stops him, as he knows Rika is an artist and how much work she has put into developing her Milika persona. Seeing Naoya defending her, Rika's crush turns into actual love. She agrees to go home to think, but only if her dad allows her to keep her Milika account. Meanwhile, Saki and Minase become depressed over how much more trouble Rika might cause, now she actually loves Naoya. Thanks for watching the video. Still want to watch more anime recap? Click the videos on the screen to watch more. And don't forget to subscribe to catch the latest upload. Bye!